Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Oil prices are plummeting to a nearly four-year low as U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs kick in and create massive uncertainty for Alberta's economic future. Mark Villani has a reaction from the province and how the energy industry is adjusting.
It's almost unheard of, a nearly $10 drop in oil prices over the course of just 2 days.
I don't think anybody could have predicted how bad this has turned out.
Energy analysts say the giant decline is mainly because President Trump put tariffs on so many countries. It has investors reevaluating their risk.
And right now, there are many more sellers than there are buyers. Everybody's just saying, we don't understand, we don't know where this is going, we think it's going to lead to a recession.
And in a recession, there's less demand for oil, concerning for Alberta companies like Precision Drilling.
If these low prices persist, then probably our customers will have fewer rigs operating. Precision
had 120 rigs operating this past winter, 30 employees to each one.
So that's an awful lot of people that we've hired, trained, and indoctrinated into our systems. And if we have to slow down and let some of those people go home, we kind of lose all of that investment.
Alberta is losing too. Its 2025 budget is based on a forecast of $68 US per barrel. The province says every $1 drop in that price during the fiscal year means a $750 million Canadian hit to revenue. That has some environmental groups sounding the alarm over Alberta's heavy reliance on oil.
There are many things that Alberta can do, increasing tourism, increasing agriculture, looking at the technology sector.
Meanwhile, oil and gas CEOs also worry about the federal cap on emissions, which they say is further hurting the industry. Finance Minister Nate Horner says we're monitoring the situation and expect oil prices will eventually stabilize. It's too early to say what the medium to long-term effects will be on the province's finances or the job market. But as uncertainty looms, the hope is for a positive outcome.
I do expect this will level out and that we'll have a new base to work from.
Mark is live now from Northwest Calgary, and it looks like we're again seeing some big declines today in the markets.
Yeah, that's right, Ian. We're again seeing those fears around U.S. tariffs. In fact, around late afternoon today, the energy index on the TSX was down by about 8.5%. Now, these hits to oil are certainly concerning here in Alberta, given that 90% of our exports go to the U.S., 80% of which are energy products. Now, despite all of this, the Canadian Association of Petroleum Producers says that it's just too early to predict how the global energy trade markets will be impacted in the long term or even here in the short term. CAP tells us that oil and gas producers, though, they're staying resilient and they're finding as many ways as possible to adapt to these oil prices. Ian.
All right. Thank you, Mark.